Hello everyone, the time has come and we are at the final mission of the epilogue called AMON'S Fall. And this is by far the hardest mission in this campaign, for me at least. I must have spent about 4 hours completing it. I failed so many times. I even hesitate to call this a guide. Even at my successful attempt, I had to load up a save so many times, especially at the very end, so... What this mission is you're on this map and you have to destroy 7 of AMON'S crystals, which are generating his shield or something. And they travel certain paths along the map. The map itself has chasms or air locations where you can't walk, and they often travel through the air and only surface on the ground for a little bit. So you have to manage to destroy 7 of them. You have allies who are sending reinforcements, Aiur and Artanis, but on Brutal they are next to insignificant. They die extremely easily. Kerrigan has 3 abilities, an AoE heal, which is very powerful and very long ranged actually, a single target damaging attack, again very powerful, and a mass AoE that destroys basically everything, and by everything I mean units. Now, this AoE has a 5-minute cooldown, so you have to use it wisely. Oh, and on top of that, she also has teleport to creep anywhere. And you don't have to be on creep to teleport, so essentially it's like teleport to base very quickly, and units alongside her will teleport as well. Now, the mission is horrible. All around the map you'll get these void chasms, which spawn many enemies. By destroying them, you're closing them briefly and then eventually they reopen. So the longer you stay in the game, the worse it gets. On top of that, Amon will start destroying actual pieces of the surface of the map. He will begin destroying your bases, literally, your allies' bases, and he just removes the ground beneath you. You can't do anything about it. Also, when you go to the crystals and you start damaging them, sort of support crystals appear. They do AoE attacks which are extremely powerful. Now, if you don't have Kerrigan with your units to nearly spam the healing button, they will die so quickly on Brutal, it's not even funny. The first thing I do is I go and solo 2 crystals with Kerrigan alone. I solo the crystal that's over here, and then as soon as that's done, I quickly go way up there. You have to be very quick to manage it. Now, in the meantime, I'm developing my bases. I'm set up 2 expansions. There are 2 bases nearby your main base. Get them up and running, get them collecting resources. I produce roaches initially, then transition into Hydralisk mainly, just because they have the highest DPS. Now, when you're done with the second crystal, go back to your base and defend. I probably spend half an hour, if not more, trying to get a quick 3rd crystal, the one that spawns in between your base and Aiur's. Aiur's attacking it. I tried attacking it so many times, but I just can't get it. It's so frustrating. There's too many support stuff coming up, too many enemies. I was close a few times, but eventually I gave up. So, in my successful attempt, I just let that crystal be and get ready to assault the crystal which spawns between me and Artanis, to the right of my base. Now, you have to be quick for that as well, because I'm saturating the bases and I can't produce too much army, while at the same time going there fast enough, because you have to go through a void chasm and a whole bunch of enemies. You have to kill a lot of stuff before you can get to the crystal, and you have to destroy that crystal. So that was the 3rd crystal I got. Now I'm going to let the video continue to the point where I get to that 3rd crystal, and from there I'll continue.
My destiny manifests. It shall. I can see. A new age will dawn. What is it you require? I will not fail. I am called. Speak.
Our forces are under attack.
What is it?
Damn, this can't be good. Ground's shaking under our boots here.
Amon shall be.
We must set up multiple bases if we are to survive Amon's assault. It is only a matter of time before he comes for the rest of us.
Let him come. The swarm is well prepared. See. My destiny man.
Another crystal is passing by us soon. I am sending out some warriors to intercept it.
Amon shall meet his end. Infinity unravels before me. It shall be. Speak to me. Speak to me. What is it? Amon shall meet his a new age will dawn. Amon shall meet a new age.
Our drones are under attack.
It shall be. The final stand. What is it you require?
Our forces are under attack.
I am called. What is it you require?
Hive clusters.
I feel your power weakening, Amon.
Void crystal swinging by again. Raiders, let's help bring that thing down.
Okay, that's 3 crystals down, time for the 4th. It emerges between my base and Rainer's once more, so I gathered my forces, I fought my way through another Void Chasm to reach it. Now, when you fight, you have to find a proper balance between healing and damaging. Destroying anything without using Kerrigan's damaging ability is kind of hard, but at the same time, not healing extremely often makes your army die so quickly. So you have to get used to timing your abilities very, very carefully. Okay, I'll leave you with the rest of this crystal and I'll jump back in for the next one.
Not fair. This is my burden to bear.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Unravels before.
A void crystal is approaching my nexus point. My forces are heading toward it.
Fine.
Your allies will suffer for this.
To me. What is it you require?
Now, as you can see, I actually lost Kerrigan here, so I'm just taking this time to rebuild an army while she comes back, and I'll attack the 5th crystal to the right. Now, something strange actually happened. You'll probably call it luck, I'll call it luck as well, but I think I could have killed it anyway, even without the luck. So what happens is I go to kill a crystal between my base and Artanis' once more. So I gathered my army, I went there, I reached it, and as I'm attacking it, I see Amon doing the land destruction ability right next to me. Kerrigan, however, is right beneath the crystal, and the way I see it, I think it will not reach me. I think it will be I'll be just outside the range. So I'm staying under the crystal thinking it cannot go there, and as soon as it hits, it strikes just far enough to take out Kerrigan, but it takes out the crystal as well, so Amon sort of destroyed his own crystal at that point. And I couldn't even believe it, but I think that's what happens, because that's what it seems. Kerrigan died as well. I managed to escape with my army, sort of. But I think that if you're doing it, if your Kerrigan is alive and Amon does not destroy his own crystal at that point, you can still do it. So while I was lucky, I suppose, I'm sure it was doable even without this thing happening. So there we go. He got Kerrigan and his own crystal, apparently. Now, if Kerrigan had survived, I could have taken out the crystal, so I just decided to keep this in the game and move on. I wait till Kerrigan's back, defend my base, build up my army, and a little after the 20th minute mark, another crystal shows up between me and Rainer's base. I'm gonna let the video go by the time that happens, and I'll pick back up from there again.
I am infinite. I will not. My destiny manifests. Amon shall meet his end. It shall speak to me. This is my word to bear. Speak to me. A new age. Speak to me. My destiny man. It unravels before me. Speak to me. Burden to bear. Infinite.
Our forces are under attack. Drones are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
My destiny manifests. I will not fail. It shall be. What is it you require? I am called. The final step begins now.
SCVs, evacuate the command center. That whole area's going down.
Infinity unravels. I can see countless units. What is it you require? Infinity unravels the order. This is my burden to bear. Amon shall meet his end. What is it you require? Speak to me. My destiny manifests. age will dawn. Speak to me. The final stand begins now. Speak to me. I will not. Speak to me. Speak to me. What is it you require? The final ends now. I will. What is it you require?
Our forces are under attack.
I see your truth, Kerrigan. You are no champion of light. Murderer. Hypocrite.
Speak to me. It shall be. My destiny manifests. I am called a new age will dawn. I will not fail. Infinity unravels before
Our forces are under attack.
Amon shall meet his
The hive cluster is under attack.
Amon is preparing to strike my nexus. Be wary, Kerrigan. Your hive cluster is next.
Our forces
However, the 7th crystal just won't show up at a proper location. They keep spawning somewhere in the air, and if you play this on normal you can massive Mutalisk and go and kill it, but on brutal you just can't do anything with an army without Kerrigan there. So I wait and wait and wait, keep defending my base for about, I think it's over 10 minutes in-game time, until a crystal spawns on top of Artanis' base to the top right, which is very far away, and this is where the fun begins.
Amon shall meet his end. Speak to me.
Our forces are under attack.
A new age will dawn. I will. This is my burden to bear. Amon shall meet his end. I can see countless universes. I will not fail. This is
Mineral field depleted.
Patching you through.
Mineral field depleted. The hive cluster is under attack.
it shall be. A new age will dawn. Speak to me. Amon is attacking my hive cluster. Minions, flee now! I can see countless universes.
I was forced to become this, just as you were, torn from everything I knew.
What is
The hive cluster is under attack.
it shall be. What is it? Speak to me. A new age will dawn. I will not fail. It shall be. It shall be. It shall be. I can see a new age will dawn. Amon shall meet his end. I will not fail.
My command center's about to fall. Sarah, we're running out of time here.
I am called.
Our drones are under attack.
It shall be.
Our forces are under attack.
Infinity.
Our forces are under attack.
I will. I am called.
Our forces are under attack.
Now, from here till actually winning the game, there is about 3 or 4 minutes of game time. I must have played this 3 or 4 minutes 20 times. I don't know, it was just insane. So I had Kerrigan and some army, and I had to go way over there very quickly because it surfaces on a relatively small amount of ground and goes back in the air, and that's it. So there's a big army coming towards my base. I used my extinction, the mass AoE that kills everything, and I start the long march to the crystal with my army. Now my army gets so much AoE, so many stuns. I try to sort of juke around, but it's really hard to do because the hydralisks are slow, and so are the roaches pretty much. And if I had zerglings, they just wouldn't have survived the road. Amon is breaking the ground. He's doing it all the time at that very spot. I tried moving in a way to avoid this thing, but I guess it's scripted somehow. He breaks the ground there. I tried avoiding it as best as possible. And then, as soon as you move past the breaking of the ground, you have to hug the edge very closely because there is an army there respawned already, and it begins attacking you. A few units are attacking me in my successful attempt, but that's pretty good, all things considered. And this was the biggest army I was able to get to the crystal from my base. All other attempts I was just left with either only Kerrigan or just a handful of units. And that's where what I talked about earlier comes in. I tried killing it just with Kerrigan, and I can't do it. I tried killing it with Kerrigan and 5 or 6 units, and it's the same thing because I have to heal the units and I can't use the damaging ability that often. So I finally managed to get enough units, and I did it. And it was so close, and at the end most of the units died.
Final stand begin.
There is no purpose to our battles, our struggles. We suffer and die only to be forgotten.
Finally, the barrier has fallen. It is over, Amon.
You are but a product of the flawed cycle, manipulated for the entirety of your existence.
You know nothing about me. I care little for the Zelnaga's infinite cycle, or your twisted lies. No. I choose something different. I choose freedom. For all of us.
There you have it. The game's done, the mission's completed. A very fitting end for the game, difficulty-wise. The last two missions, but especially the last one, was horrible. So I wish you guys luck. I hope you do it better than I did. And I hope my strategy was helpful. And until next video, which I'm probably going to try the mastery achievements. I haven't had a good look at them. I'll see what they are, and if there's something interesting, I'll try them. And until next one, whatever that is, stay tuned and be good.
Go, Jim. Go.
Today marks the 3rd anniversary of the fall of the Arcturus Manx regime. To memorialize this milestone, Emperor Valerian Manx held a monumental celebration in the capital wing of Augustgrad, heralding in a new age of peace and prosperity within the Terran Dominion. On the Senate steps, Admiral Matthew Horner reaffirmed the military support of the new Dominion government and expressed his optimism for the latest rounds of peace negotiations.
Hearts and minds, man. Just like you always said.
You know, Matt, someday you're gonna wind up leading this bunch of misfits.
I made a deal with the devil, Jimmy. You will hold her life in your hands.
You about ready to get out of here, cowboy?